Say guys, may I watch this video and I never know say so frostbite serious. Watch a video with a girl, she show some of her fingers them, she lose some of her fingers them all because of frostbite. But she say she did drunk. Because some people in the comments say them not think that cause it. Well, while some say it could cause it, but because she said she did drunk, she not sure how long she did in the snow for because she dropped. And when she wake up the next morning, she realized her finger them black and blue and them something there. So some people say it can cause that, but for me, I don't really know about frostbite like that. Me hear about it, but I never know say I said that serious. And she lose most of her finger. I think I must have 2 alone she have leave, but it's a good thing. She never lose none of her limbs them or so. She still have them. You understand? But it may be hard for she use her finger, her hand them also, but I guess she will pull through all of that and she will get her therapy and them stuff there. But sit back, relax and enjoy and watch it. Cause boy, I'm gonna tell you, girl, you're strong though.
I did not want them to cut off both my hands. I literally just turned 21 2 months ago. I'm not gonna be the 21-year-old with no fingers. This is my left hand. I just wanted to show y'all like what my hands looked like when I did have fingers kind of thing. I actually had a matching tattoo with my boyfriend on that finger. I seen TV. This is Letty and this is my story. I was out with my boyfriend. We go to the bar and we have fun. We having a good time. I truly don't remember as to why we got put out, but when we got put out, I only had a hoodie on. Should we got put out in below degree weather? No, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. As we're walking back to the house, woo-de-doo. The house probably was like 5 blocks, maybe, away from like the bar, maybe 6 at the most. So as we're walking, I around and slip like on some ice and like tip over into the snow. So whatever, get up, dust off, continue to walk back to the house. Wake up the next morning and my hands look like this. Yeah, everything is purple. I could move my fingers, but I had no feeling in them. But that's when we knew something was wrong. And that's when we decided to go to the emergency room. We get to the hospital, they like, you for sure got frostbite, but I was still able to move and bend my hands at the time, but they were purple and they were numb, right? Frostbite happens when the skin and underlying tissue basically freezes and it tends to cut off like blood supply because it's cold and it dies. From what the doctors explained to me, it's pretty much like a cold burn. The doctor comes in and basically tells me like, we need to cut off both your hands. It's only gonna get worse. I'm like, no, like, why would I cut off both my hands? I can still move my fingers and stuff. So they do like a little ultrasound and hear if you can hear blood flow. There's no blood flow going. So they gave me like a PICC line, like blood thinners basically to a certain extent, to like thin out my blood or whatever. They try to get blood flow to my hands because I did not want them to cut off both my hands. I literally just turned 21 2 months ago. I'm not gonna be the 21-year-old with no fingers. This is my right hand. So that is my pointer finger that's completely missing. And this is my thumb, right? The blood flow literally only went to both my thumbs. At a point in time, it was these, like the fingers I got right now, plus it was this pinky, think this ring finger, right? So I'm like, it's something we can do. Like, I'm still so hopeful. And he like, it's pretty much nothing we can do. Like, we're gonna have to cut them off. I just had like a major meltdown. I'm like hyperventilating. Like, I'm having a complete meltdown. I'm literally asking God, like, why me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? So I had the procedure. Then like 2 weeks later, I had a skin graft. They took skin from my like stomach, pelvis. So it kind of looks like I had a tummy tuck to replace the skin on my hand. The hardest part of my recovery was actually just dealing with it mentally, emotionally, and physically. Just coming to terms with having to accept myself for who I am now. Just thinking about having to constantly explain to people what happened and the staring and then the questions that came after. But as long as you accept yourself, the world will accept you and it's okay. Make sure y'all wear coats.